Oh, break it down. Break it down. Oh.
What is up, guys? It's John from John's Life. We're just doing a little side project here today. We're just gonna real quickly make a little stand for, you know, some sort of camera or something like that. It'll have a little 1/4-inch adapter for you know, screwing, you know, GoPros, phones, whatever, any mount that you got. So anyway, so we're gonna go right ahead and get into it. So what we got here is this old. It's actually a snapped off. It was a car scraper, you know, for like the ice and whatnot. So anyway, so what I've done is I quickly wrapped, you know, this tape around it in a manner, you know, so that it kind of acted as like a guide, and you know, cut that piece of foam off there because it had some tore up bits in it. And what we're going to do is we're going to weld a washer with a screw on this side, or a bolt in this case, and then on the other side we'll cut that off, and you know, I don't want a real long one, just a nice short one, and on that end we'll put a female with a nut and a washer, and we'll weld both of them on, and that'll pretty much be the whole thing. So we'll get back into it. So I got quite the collection of nuts and bolts and whatnot going on here. So we're going to go ahead and look through this washer bin and see if we can't find a washer that fits that size. We're going to try, what do we got here? We're going to try like something like that guy there. How does that fit? Oh, so that's pretty flush with the top. That'd be pretty nice. Got a pretty big hole that's not even close to 1/4 inch, but I think we could probably make that work. Let's see what we got here for bolts. Let's go with, these are a little 1/4 inch. These are off of a oil pan for, you know, like a Chevy, basically Chevy anything, you know, that's old. Would have this style. You know, the new ones would be a little bit different, similar though. So let's go with one of these, and then lastly let's get a nut. Like that guy there. Alright, so these this is actually a lock nut, you know, it's got a little nylon washer stamped into the top. So that almost fits this this large hole here, but not quite. And so anyway, so I'm gonna waller that hole out with a little carbide burr, and until it fits nice and snug, and that will line everything up so that it's nice and square. And I will get back to you once I've done that. So this is what I've done, and you can see I got a little crooked side there, but that will fit right down on there. And now that is perfectly square, perfectly set, well, good enough for the girls I go out with, nice and square, and that will line us up real nice. So now what I've done is just clamp these both together, and everything is square because of the one washer there that I, you know, carved out. And so that way, when I tack this side in place, that will be square. And I'll also tack this side in place while it's, you know, butted up together. And when I unscrew the two, they'll both be perfectly centered, and then I will be able to weld them to that pipe there. Well, guys, this is try number the second. The first one ended up across the shop over there on the floor. Not you know, not out of anger, but, you know, out of enjoyment, because I messed it up, and you know, I had to fix it, and you know, you can't let little things like that bother you. You know, this is Johnny's Speed Shop. We do it right because we do it twice, and that's all there is to it. So I'm gonna do it twice, and we're gonna not mess it up this time, or at least we're gonna try to anyways. Grab the welder, toss my gloves on, come over here. Oh yeah, that's great. Oh yeah, yeah, you can just tell from the sound of it. That's a great weld. One thing about it is, you know, we're not trying to hold any records or, you know, carry any weight or do anything substantial with this. We just want it to hold a cell phone and not blow away in the breeze. So I think we pretty well got that covered. I'm gonna go ahead and throw one more tack on it here just for an extra chance to screw it up. Oh yeah, yeah, that looks like death. Don't zoom into that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and flip this thing over, tack the other side. It's nice. I can quench this part once I'm done, because you know, normally you wouldn't want to do that because it ruins the structural integrity of the material that you're using. You know, if it's a ferrous material, it gets all hard and whatnot. Well, I personally, you know, again, we're not trying to win any records, and I don't need it to do anything more than hold a cell phone, so it'll be good, brittle, or soft, either way. And this is mild steel, it's not going to get that brittle, but anyways, perfect. I actually take back what I just said, because this bolt here is grade 8, and I don't know, you know, necessarily if that's mild steel or what they consider that. That stuff's blowing right in my face, or what they consider that, but it'll be fine either way. Alright, perfect. I'm gonna quench this thing and call it a day. Alright guys, go ahead and say it with me now. Grinders and paint makes me the welder I ain't. I am, these things are pretty scabby, but that's alright, because I'm not going to show you. And again, I don't need it to be too crazy nice. And whenever I'm, you know, working on the big guns, I either bust out the owner's manual of this here welder that I got, or I take it down to some buddies who treat me right and know what the hell they're doing. So we're going to go ahead and get this tacked up here and see if how that works. Oh yeah, this is going to be so scabby. Alright. Yeah, that's really scabby, but, you know, if your name's John, you're going to want to go ahead and just invest in the best, you know, the very best angle grinder that $19 will buy you at Harbor Freight, so that, you know, that you can put it to good use on small projects like this. We'll go ahead and clean this up, we'll flip it over, we'll cut it off, we'll do the other side, and then I'll be back with you. Alright guys, well, so I got this thing cut down to length, I got the other side in, I got it all cleaned up and everything. Phone's going through a little connection here. Anyways, I'm going to tack this up and you know, get this seated into, this is the female side of this, so that you can screw, you know, this into like a tripod or something, you know, just for easiness, and you won't have to unscrew all of it, you know, it's just whatever. So I'm going to go the extra mile to do this, you know, because why not? Again, I'd like to make another, you know, chance for me to mess it up. You know, just remember that pros make mistakes too, or, you know, at least that's what they tell me. I mean, obviously I'm just some idiot in a garage with a camera and a microphone, but well, and a welder, mask. You know, like, we're going to weld this up. We're going to tack it up, and then we're going to have to grind it smooth because it's going to look like bird shit. So. Alright guys, so my phone died when I was in the middle of welding up that last little spot there. So what I did was I welded it up, and then I ground it down. And I'm not too proud to, you know, to show my welds. I'll show you guys what I got working, what I'm working with here, if it would focus. Oh, neat. Yeah, anyways, you know, it's scabby, like I said, but the important part is that it's functional. And so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna slip this grip on. Easier said than done. Little compressed air actually just is the ticket on these things, but I didn't really feel like going and doing that. So I went and got compressed air like everyone should, and did it the way that you know, is the easiest. But so that's what that looks like. And then basically you'll take, there it is, this little guy here, you know, that all of these pretty much come standard with a 1/4 inch deal, and you'll thread that on. Now I know some of you are going to be like, oh hey, that bolt's too long. Well, you're right, but I did it on purpose. Okay, see, so that's what you guys were missing out on. I can cut this down if I need to. What I would do is I would run a nut on this and then cut it off and then grind it, you know, give it a little bevel, a little chamfer, whatever, however, whichever way you want to call it, and then you would run the nut back off of it, and that would chase the threads, you know, ensuring that they were nice and clean and whatnot. But anyways, the thing that I plan on using it for has a through hole, and so, you know, it doesn't matter, you know, whereas this has a blind hole, and of course, you know, the hole does not go all the way through. So anyways, so that's pretty much the whole video. You know, tell me what you guys think. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Of course, I do stuff like this all the time, always working on little things, you know, little projects, whatever. So so if you guys like this, you know, definitely let me know, and I will make more of these. I will make more, not more of these, I mean I could, but I will make more videos on stuff like this. I will make, you know, I'll branch out a little bit. I'll do some more stuff, and you know, just let me know what you think, and I appreciate it. All right, you guys have a nice night. Bye-bye.